There is perhaps nothing more luxurious than a turkey dinner. The succulent meat, the savory gravy, the sides, the drinks, the company. Why, the mere presence of turkey is enough to transform an ordinary meal into a kingly feast. Today, we'd like to show you how the feast need not end after dessert, that the best is yet to come. Today, we will show you how to prepare a beautiful turkey soup. So this is actually the most important part of of having a turkey dinner, is separating out the meat from the leftovers. So this is a little bit like being a vulture, and this is like our carcass. And so you want to pick the bones clean, just like a vulture would in the desert or something. And so I'm showing you today how to make turkey soup, okay? So this is a great job because number one, you make sure that you're not wasting anything, right? There's all kinds of beautiful meat on here that people would just love to have on their plate next to a little bit of cranberries or gravy. And then this part we get to boil down, and that just gets all the fats out of the bone marrow and helps it to make just a beautiful, beautiful broth for a soup. Okay, so you're doing good. Actually, I just made a mistake and put the meat in the wrong pot, the bones. If they're having trouble getting them loose, sometimes you just have to give it a little bit of persuasion, as we call it. Some of the ligaments really hang on tight. Oh, you can see here, this is a little bit arthritic, but this is the knee joint. You have one of these inside of you too. So the cool thing about this job is that nobody else wants to do it, and so by doing it, you're really serving others well. Slippery little thing. And then the other cool part is that it's also an anatomy lesson. So this part here, this is the heart of the turkey. Like you can see how it would go like boom, 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 boom. Just get a close up on that part there for the folks watching at home. Bump, 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 like that. And then this is the liver. It's really slippery. But this is what takes all the bad things out of the turkey's blood and filters it through. You actually have one of them. It's actually on your left side. No, your right side. I'm sorry, my left. You're right. Just tucked under your ribs there on that side. And this is the neck. So you can imagine, gobble, gobble. Okay, so one of the challenges can be just to fit everything into the pot. Just when all the bones are where they're meant to be, sometimes you have to just give it a little bit more of a push just to collapse things down a little bit, and now you'll be able to, of course, fill up your water to a level that's appropriate for boiling. So that's just a little bit of a pro tip for all you lovely people watching this at home. This is really all you need for just a lovely pot of soup. All you need is a turkey, one that you've maybe enjoyed for Christmas or for Easter or for Thanksgiving, and you've got everything that you need for just a lovely bowl of soup. You can throw some other things in there if you want, but you really don't have to. You doing good?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
So the last step really is just about getting your water in there, and you want the whole thing submerged. And you can see there's really not a whole lot to this, eh? But you don't want to pour too fast, or you kind of pulverize things a little bit. So it's all about just the right flow right there.
I am not eating that.